By the way, I found this. Apparently, there's Bear Studios in Shoreditch, you know.
I'm surprised.
You might just have to do a couple pull-ups on a Monday to the studio and get a live audience. That'd be sick. Yo, what's good? Oh, the YouTube's behind, that's why. Okay. I was like, yo, what's going on? Why is my face over there when I've turned around? Okay, cool. So we are live. What's good, people? Thank you for tuning in to another amazing episode of, you guessed it, The Game, where we spill the game on what's happening in the game, because there is no bigger game than the financial game, because that game controls the game that you're playing, which is your life. So let's get into it. We've got a little disclaimer. It goes some lyrics. Are you gonna pull them up, or am I pulling them up?
Yeah, no, I got the. Wait, have I got the bars?
Do you know what I had to do to cover our back the other day?
What do you have to do?
I actually had to remake the intro to crypto PDF.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I had to, because we've got a pending court case on our hands if I didn't change it. Because that's the one that's on the QR code, and it didn't have a disclaimer.
Oh, no. No.
So we could have been giving it out to thousands of people.
You don't want that.
With no disclaimer that we're not actually financial advisors.
Make me the co-host, please.
So if you get any content from us, just in case you were wondering.
Not financial advisors. In fact, we're just not advisors. It's the point of, when my friends ask me for advice, what do we say? No, don't give advice. Other advice doesn't go well.
It doesn't. So go on, you do the first bit. No, can I do the first bit? I never get to do the first bit.
Fine, let's swap.
All our content is for entertainment first, education and information second and third. And that's all it's for. That's it. It's not for anything else. We're not here to make you money. We're not here to give you shills on altcoins and NFTs and tell you when the market's going up and when the market's going down. Do you know why? Because no information should be considered investment advice, because we're lunatics, or a financial recommendation to buy, sell any assets or place any trades. Because we're the kind of people that say big giant oil companies are going to start mining Bitcoin.
But they might not.
But they might not. But always do your own research. In fact, we will most often post something that allows you to do your own research. And most of the time, all you have to do is go on to Google about what we just said, like oil companies using mining Bitcoin, and it will come up. And that would class as your own research. And it's very important to do your own research and analysis. Even when we go on the charts and we show, this is where I'm getting in, this is where I'm getting out. And people that have actually then gone on to do their own research have made over 600% returns in a year. That's not on our investment advice.
That has nothing to do with us.
That's just because they did their own analysis based on their own individual circumstances. Because you should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. And one thing I will tell you I am not is professional.
No, we're not professional either.
In the slightest, mate. In the slightest. But I will show you how to independently research and verify all information you find in our show or in our content. So if you want to learn how to, independently research, just drop us a DM and we'll give you some lessons and teach you how to do some independent research. That's if you wish to rely upon it, or whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. Have you got anything else to say?
Yes. Please always remember that all investments and all trades come with a magic word, which is called risk.
No, they don't, do they?
They do, bro. There
really?
Is no safe bet.
I thought I make money on everything.
No.
I thought I could just put £100 into Bitcoin and make 10 grand next year.
There is even a possibility that Apple and Microsoft stock might even crash.
What?
And they're considered like the safest assets, but it's not true because all investments.
Apple and Microsoft are the safest assets, potentially.
No, I mean, allegedly.
If you do your research.
If you do your research, that's what the researchers say. Okay. But I'm not advised to say that because I'm not an advisor. But even those stocks can crash as well. So please always do your own research. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Mr. Harding's not a financial advisor. Decode, the Discord manager's not a financial advisor. Summer, are you a financial advisor?
No, I'm a legal advisor.
She's a legal advisor.
Legal
She
advisor.
can help you with the law, but she can't help you with finance.
If in doubt, ask a pigeon.
So, as well as not being a financial advisor, I don't intend to be perceived or received as a financial advisor. Take me as more of like a financial comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sometimes the irony of his jokes slap so hard that they send you to the moon like Chris Rock. See what I did there?
No, I tried to avoid it.
Bro, that was completely staged. Yeah.
It must be.
Bro, I've been in drama school, and that's I know this is getting completely off topic. Remember, finish the disclaimer, and then I have to address this.
However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. If you're unable to mitigate your risk, then please contact us immediately so we can refer you to an accredited advisor, financial advisor, that is. If you want a legal advisor, can pass you on to Summer.
All right, cool. So first of all, let me address this issue. First of all, yeah. Type slap if you've ever been slapped in your life. If you ever got beatings, type slap in chat. Because I've had bare beatings in my life, yeah? And look, yeah, when you get slapped, it doesn't sound like this. Boom. It sounds like this. That is the sound, isn't it? Like if you got younger siblings, you knew what I want because you heard this sound all the time.
Wouldn't a man usually get punched though? Why did he get
slapped? He slapped him and it sounded like this. Now, do you know when that sound happens when you slap someone? In drama school, when you do a fake slap like this and you go. So I was watching that and I was like, hang on a minute. Why is his face not reacted? I know he's dark skinned, but still, why is his face not reacted? Number two, why is his chest? Where's that sound come from? Where was the look? If I'm hitting you in the face, but you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not staged. Maybe Chris Rock doesn't have a tour around the UK and around the world coming up, and maybe Will Smith doesn't need to do things to appear more manly because of all the stuff that's been going on in his personal life. But you know, it's just conspiracy. You know, we're here to talk about facts. So let's talk about some of the news. So let's go to the news. News. Now, first of all, we've got to start where credit is due because this doesn't happen often. Yo, big up to KE1 because you're gonna want to keep your eyes on this one. Sorry, I'm so cheesy.
What a pun.
So she has won the award for being the #1 venture capital company with the highest amount of capital in a startup. So she used to work for Andreessen Horowitz, who are technically the #1 VC in the world, apart from Sequoia Capital. Okay, I'll stop with the one jokes. Apart from the fact that she raised 1.5 billion in her first venture as a female-led VC. So, yo, that's
1,500 million.
That's very impressive. So I just wanted to start there because women just not getting the love that they deserve in crypto. So, yo, women can do it too. The Fat F, who are the Fat F, they're a big financial regulatory institution. They're slowly pushing their agenda, which is an agenda that we've been talking about a lot. Me and AJ have spoken about this a bit. Me and Keisha spoke about this a bit. And that is that eventually they're going to try and find a way to put KYC on all crypto wallets. So Coinbase now is required to get recipient information from crypto transfers from users in Canada, Singapore, and Japan. So if you are sending crypto off your Coinbase account to anywhere, you have to provide KYC details, which, yeah, it's a shame, but that's the direction things are going to be going. So I put here, let's see what Square does, because Square has a wallet pending. So we'll see what happens with that one. Next bit of info and news is this. So I'm sure, can someone type oil in chat if they remember me talking about the fact in multiple episodes that oil companies are going to start mining Bitcoin?
It only makes sense.
I'm pretty sure I've said that in multiple episodes. I didn't have the time to like go back through and find previous episodes where I've said it, but I know for a fact I've said it. Have I said it?
You said it. You said it. That's
cool.
That's
perfect. Right. Also, this is your news. Man, like SBK.
Yes. Shout out to the homie SBK. He'll be releasing a new single titled 141414, and it will be available as an NFT. Auction starts according to his tweet on the 8th of April. So watch out for that. He's not disclosing any information with regards to what platform either when I asked him. So he just told me to watch out. So let's watch out.
Big. What else is happening in the news world? Oh yeah. Look at that. When Apple do it, nobody minds. I hope you like these TikToks that I do.
You don't say anything.
I just put my face in it in a mysterious So anyway, Apple have officially launched their digital driver's license in Arizona. So that is, you know how everyone was kicking up uproar during lockdown about digital IDs happening and like centralized systems and centralized companies owning everybody's ID? Well, it's happened now and nobody seems to care. Do you know why? Because Apple have done it. Just like I said, they would do it. Now, when did I say this was going to happen? Prior lockdown, I mentioned that this was going to happen. But, you know, so that's 3 years later or 2 years later that's happened. Proppy has got their next property available, which is one to watch out for. So this is one of the coins, one of the projects we mentioned in the top 10 altcoins picks. Watch out for this because it's backed by none other than World Economic Forum. If you don't know who they are, do your own research, WEF. Then we got mobile games, 3 new mobile games, including its first-person experience. So basically an FPS shooter for Netflix gaming. Now, we definitely mentioned that this was going to happen.
I remember.
Do you remember that? I remember there was an episode with George and we were talking about Disney versus Netflix. Do you remember?
Oh, was George there?
Yeah, George was there. George, do you remember that episode?
Oh yeah, we were talking about definitely.
Hey, give him a quick like. Give him a quick like.
Man, like Master Investor, loving our stuff.
Recognizing.
Oh, for real? Oh, sick! That's sick that he's commenting. Sorry, I'll go away now.
Yeah, man.
He does quite a few times.
And then watch out for these Netflix NFTs coming soon. Just saying it. So Cardano and this is where it gets really interesting. And this is a clear sign that we're about to go into alt season, because Grayscale have just launched a fund which is non-ETH tokens only. So if Grayscale, one of the largest public holders, if not the largest public holder of crypto, is opening a non-Bitcoin, non-Ethereum smart contract portfolio, then guess what they're going to have to do? Buy loads of it. And then guess what they're going to have to do? Get loads of investment. So, yeah.
It could be a good time, potentially.
Well, the interesting thing there was that Cardano's in it. So they know something we don't know. Because there's no way Grayscale would make a mistake.
No.
There's no way. So I was out of Cardano, but just based on this news and then the staking things that happened on What platform was it? Coinbase. I've decided to get back into Cardano.
Yeah, I was out of Cardano recently, or like completely out of Cardano until recently. And to be fair, I bought into Cardano about 3 weeks ago based on TA. I didn't even get into it.
Yeah, it
because of
was
this
really
news.
nice.
It was just
too nice.
rock. I think it was like 21
Yeah.
RSI or just some stupid shit like
Yeah, I
that.
remember.
It was so low.
We'll show that in a sec. And then one of the biggest pieces of news is the patents that have come out for none other than Meta. So what better way to make money in right now than, well, all you got to do is look at the money that Coinbase has been making, like we do in every quarter when we go through the Coinbase report. Coinbase is making crazy amounts of profit, crazy amounts of revenue quarter on quarter. So why? Of course, Facebook are interested, being as they're making no money in ads anymore. So what they're going to be doing? They're going to be having their own crypto tokens. They're going to be offering financial trading, currency trading, blockchain software, virtual currency wallets, virtual currency exchanges, digital crypto and virtual currencies. Basically, I think Facebook are going to try and give Coinbase a run for their money.
Look at shit, they're short.
If they become a crypto trading platform or an NFT platform, they will become the #1 platform overnight. Because they've already got 2 billion people using that platform.
Users, yeah. They're literally an eighth of planet Earth.
It's literally
not an eighth, a quarter, 25% of the Earth.
Their trading volumes would be disgusting. Like like it would basically, if they launch this, crypto technically becomes centralized. Would you agree?
Sorry, I've just got gas. Guess who entered the room?
Oh, is it Hummer?
Where's Hummer been?
Wagwan?
She's back.
Yes, Hummer.
Hey,
Wagwan.
chilling.
Yo, we've missed you, fam.
We have.
It's been ages.
It's been ages. Good to see you back. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I know what other news happened. Oh, yeah. Probably one of the biggest pieces of news in history, like literally in history, is that FIFA. Does everyone know who FIFA is?
Yeah.
Everyone knows who FIFA is.
The football.
Now, Ninja knows nothing about football, but do you know who FIFA is?
And I don't know. I won't say who. I say what. FIFA is a game.
It's a game, but it's also the
who.
body that owns the World Cup.
Oh, right. Is that the person?
So it's the company.
Or the company, right.
So the World Cup is officially sponsored by Crypto.com. Now,
which means that there could be a coincidence. Coincidentally, Crow Coin might be
possibly.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's not financial advice, but there's been a few times when we mentioned Crypto.com to people or the cards or anything, and they would have made some decent profit. But let's go and quickly have a look at the charts at this Cardano thing you were talking about, and have a quick look. See,
Have a
look.
You know what it is with Cardano? I feel like the market sentiment dipped because Charles Hoskinson didn't deliver on things that he said he would, but he's got to be doing something. Like he's an active CEO as well. He's always. So yeah, see that massive dip there? That's basically when I bought in, when the RSI was about 23.
So let's try and make this look as least complicated as possible. So this at the bottom is a key indicator. It's called the RSI. Basically, the way that it works is if it's over 70, whatever you're looking at is probably being overbought. If it's below 70, below 30, it means it's probably being oversold. And Cardano recently, when it was around 0.778 cents, the RSI, as we can see, was down at around 23. So basically saying, buy me please, buy me please. Considering the all-time high is $3. From that point, if you bought it at that dip, you're already up 50%. And if it gets to the all-time high, you'd be up 296%. So that's Pretty good, pretty good. And you can see there's a very, very nice support there. I mean, it doesn't take rocket science or someone that even knows about trading to see that there's a really nice, look at that base right there. Ooh-wee. And then if you look at the 4 hours, you'll be able to see even more. Look at that base there. Hopefully you can all see that.
Signature. Curtis, you're there, aren't you?
It's been called.
No, not there? Oh,
No, not that.
never mind.
All right, cool. So
Keep
that's
that on
that's
Yeah.
thinking. Oh, he is.
All
Yeah,
right.
what's good? What's good?
How do you feel about catching Cardano on the dip that had absolutely nothing to do with my Snapchat?
Yeah, it had nothing to do with it whatsoever, but it was a blessing. Like to get it at that price, it was amazing.
There we
It was
go.
dope.
Let's revisit this in 3 months' time.
Yeah.
Or in about 30 days' time. And let's see how that Cardano's doing for you.
Agreed.
Do you know what it is, guys? Like, bear in mind that I don't shout. I'm very, very reserved with like coin shouts. So if I say, something is very, very low, or I think this is a good buy, historically speaking, I've done well. But it's not financial advice.
It's never financial advice. We would never tell anybody to automate just £5 a week from their account into cryptos. Never would we suggest such a thing. But you can actually do on apps like Revolut and crypto.com. Just because you can do it doesn't mean that you should.
You know what? Onto that point, I've never really thought about it, but you could actually just set a standing order, because with with Binance now, they had it where you could send money to the account, and then they changed it where you could only charge your card, and now you can send money to Binance.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a sort code and account number. Swissborg is a sort code and account number. Coinbase is a sort code and account number. So people could literally set standing orders.
No, Revolut and crypto.com do it.
I didn't know they
And I think Coinbase does it as well. Or they'll just take the money out of your account and invest it for you. But you choose what assets.
I think with Coinbase, it's not so good in that way because you would still get the mad charge. But I'm literally talking.
But for a newbie that doesn't really care and doesn't really understand and hasn't got the time.
I think everyone
over a 5-year period.
Nah, listen, noobs, you got time for Coinbase, bro.
No, they don't.
They do.
They don't, bro. They don't.
We'll have to disagree, mate. I can't.
We're
I
gonna
can't
have
do
to
them
absolutely.
fees.
You know how I'm gonna show you right now.
Go on.
Type pro in chat if you use Coinbase Pro.
I'm gonna be disappointed if nobody types pro.
Nobody's gonna type pro. Bro. Do you know how I know? Because I don't use Coinbase Pro.
What?
I don't use it.
For God's sake. That's the first time I got to swing trade.
I know, but I don't use it. Do you know why? So I just buy my crypto on Swissborg.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Like, why am I going to use Coinbase Pro if I can use Swissborg?
I don't know. I like Brian Armstrong.
Yeah, he's nice, but this guy's making too much money. Right, now talking to people making too much money, let's talk about FTX. So I'm going to talk about FTX first. The reason I'm going to talk about FTX is because we have a Discord, and in that Discord, let's see if I can get onto it right now and share screen. Should be able to.
You don't have a Discord up?
Is this the dojo? Here we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So this is the Discord that we've got built out called the Dojo. So in this dojo, what's going to be happening is all the trades that we get into, we're going to be putting them in here, because it's no longer a crypto swing. It's no longer a crypto signal service. It's just our trading group that we're just coincidentally putting all of our trades into, and then you can do your analysis and research on whether you want to enter them or exit them at the same prices that we're entering and exiting, because that's just what we're going to be doing. So yeah.
Bro, you're giving away a lot of trades.
Shit, I just gave it a lot away.
That's really gross.
Yeah, I was giving away a bit of game there. If you realize, if you're on YouTube, you might want to rewind that and rewatch that.
See, this is the problem that Mr. Harding has. He gave out. He just given out too much value.
No, it's not because people don't realize. No, there's levels to what I'm doing, bro. I give out the value, but number one, you have to kind of understand what I'm doing, and then number two, you have to execute on it. It's all good me showing these trades, but if you don't execute on it, and if you don't hold them for the long term, it doesn't.
So update on the we don't call it a swing trade signal service. We call it a live
trading group.
Trading group. That's it. That's the correct term, isn't it? Live trading group is the correct term. So yeah, we're changing it from originally 20 live trades a month on WhatsApp to only sniper trades, including stocks as well.
Yeah.
Which is why we're going to onboard everyone onto FCX.
And the reason for that is because we've just now joined. We're going to be working with Ian Dunlap in his stock club. So shout out to Ian Dunlap.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Okay. I really wanted to say that, but I thought you told me off.
Yeah. You won't get any of the trades from Ian Dunlap because we're not allowed to give you his trades.
That won't be allowed.
Yeah, we are going to be learning some things from him. So yeah. So this is FTX, the platform. Now let's talk a little bit about FTX and who it's created by, why it's important to know about. And for those of you that want to put yourselves in a position when the market is actually going down, which is inevitable for it to happen again in the next quadruple witching, you might want to Google quadruple witching, because we've just come out of quadruple witching. And what did the market do in the month of March? Oh yeah, it dipped. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully you can still see my screen. So yeah, wait.
You mean crypto market, right?
No, I'm talking about all markets were down for March.
Oh, right.
So this is FTX. It's actually run by a gentleman called Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam Bankman-Fried, who's technically the richest person in crypto, and nobody knows about him. Now, he's 30 years of age. He actually studied at Stanford, and he also owns Alameda Research. Please take notes. Alameda Research. Who are Alameda Research, you ask? Alameda Research. See how easy it is to do this extra bit of research. Oh, and then it goes portfolio. Look at that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, look at that. We can just look at the portfolio of the richest person in crypto just by typing in their
Yeah, when I found out he was the richest, or allegedly richest, I found it interesting how it's not how do I pronounce the name? Cheng.
CZ.
Yeah, CZ.
Yeah.
Binance.
Well, CZ is kind of working with the Chinese government,
so he might be the richest.
I think he is.
Right.
I think he is undisclosed.
Because there's always like the richest publicly and the actual richest undisclosed.
It's like Elon Musk being the richest person in the world, and then you've got Sheikh Al Maktoum, and you've got them guys and the Rothschilds.
And interesting, look, his portfolio is quite reflective of the market.
Mm-hmm.
At least in the top three, top four.
And it even shows the reported. That's the reported market cap of that asset. Does it show how much he's got with it?
I think that'd be too much. Surely not.
Yeah, that would be too much if they said that. But either way, here's the things that he's got. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Uniswap, FTX token, Leo, which I have no idea what that is, but I now might have a look into it.
I need to have a look.
Curve, shout out Salion. Compound, Yearn Finance, Swipe, which I don't know what that is, 1 inch. So here we go. Here's some research for us to do.
Like he's just saying, shout out Salion. Like just plug. Can you tell them who Salion is, please?
Salion is a venture capital firm that we work with. So if you're watching this and you're one of the few people that have over 100K to invest in crypto or excess of £1 million, then let us know and we can refer you to Salion Venture Capital.
Man just said it casually. Okay. one more time. I'm gonna say it with the emphasis. If anybody is listening to this, we have a close relationship with Salion VC, and in order to invest in them or invest with them, you need 100,000. Is that sterling or dollars?
No, sterling's for the staking protocol, so
Okay.
they can let you basically stake your Bitcoin in Ethereum and give you some crazy returns that I'm not even going to disclose on here because they're nuts. And then, yeah, if you wanted to invest in the VC round, the returns are quite impressive. You're talking like 20x returns because they're early investors in projects like Curve, like Uniswap, like VeChain, like Presearch, and remember, and like Render. And see what I've just done there? I've just kind of also told you projects that you might want to also go research. But yeah, those, let's just take a look at one of the projects that they're in there. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but so this is the Render Network. This is one of the projects that Salion's involved in.
I mean, it's all public information.
It's all public information.
So it's not like a secret.
But yeah, it's not like a secret. Just, you know, working with people and the CEO of Brave and the CEO of Bad Robot, JJ Abrahams, and yeah, and some people, some council members of the World Economic Forum, and the CEO, co-founder of SIA. Yeah. So Render token. Do your own research. Anyway, me with the shills and the high value today. Let's go back to where was we? What was we doing? We were looking at FTX. That's what we was doing. Right, my notes on FTX. So yeah, he's technically the richest guy in crypto. He studied at MIT and wanted to really get into effective altruism. And he used to live in Hong Kong. That's where he had the company registered. But then he moved to Bahamas. So you might see me moving. If you see me going on a holiday in Bahamas, then you know what I want. But basically, that's where the company is actually based now, because Bahamas, when it comes to crypto regulation, are quite easygoing. Now, the notable bit is that he donated $5 million to get Biden's campaign. That's quite interesting. That's the second highest donation, only second to Michael Bloomberg. So very interesting. And he also reports that Binance are a shareholder in FTX, which I found very interesting.
Yeah, because these corporations, like, they'll have you thinking they're in you know, competition, and they are kind of, but behind the scenes a lot of them are friends because they decide it's like
Apple and Microsoft. Loads of people didn't know Microsoft were invested in Apple for years.
I was gonna say Apple and Samsung, really.
Oh,
because for every iPhone that's sold, Samsung make money, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense that like as people invest in FTX, that's also good for Binance. And as people invest in BNB, for example, that's also good for the FTX token, because there's a lot of cross investing.
Yeah. And then also he signed a 19-year contract to sponsor the Miami Heat Stadium, and 1% of revenue from the company goes to charity. So let's just quickly show you a little bit of FTX and how easy it is to use. So this is FTX. You simply get an account. In terms of putting money on there, the easiest way of doing it that I've personally found is my age-old favorite way, which is put your money onto Swissborg. You go on from Swissborg, and then just go wallets. So you can just transfer the money to. That's what you did, right? You did card deposit.
For what, FTX?
Yeah.
I can't remember if I did card deposit or already back transfer.
Okay. Well, what I do is, because it's just the way that I do everything, is I put my money onto Swissborg, and then I use Swissborg to transfer it in XRP to this whatever platform I'm using and
Yeah,
just
Miss Harding loves
scan the
that.
QR code. I just love scanning the QR code to send my money and see my money just send like that. I just love it. It's just like, and you get the little vibration in your phone when it sends as well. It's so cool. So yeah, I do that, and then all you've got to do is just convert that into USD or whatever it is that you are going to be trading. So you can see here, I've traded, I've got £100 in here at the moment. So what and how easy is it to trade on here? Amazingly easy to trade, because if you've done lessons with us, guess what platform this is integrated with? None other than TradingView. So if you can use TradingView, you can use FTX. So anyone that's done any TA lessons and learned how to read a chart, then this is fairly simple and easy to use. So
sorry, if I'm mistaken, FTX do stocks as well, right?
yeah, so they do tokenized stocks. So we'll come on to that in a second. So whilst we're here, we might as well discuss what's happened recently, which is that we've had this breakout just here. Let me just make this a little bit. So you can see there was a clear resistance just here. Hopefully you can see it. This area here is where Bitcoin was struggling to get past. And then if we add one of the moving averages, I think it's the 100-day moving average, it was struggling to get past. The 50. I was just going to show you a bit of TA that's happened with Bitcoin. $50. There we go. So the 50-day moving average, let's just change it so you can see it a little bit clearer. Style, let's do orange, let's do a little bit thicker. Let's make it. There we go. So we can see what's happened here. We've just broken out of the 50-week moving average. So that is a massive bullish sign, absolutely massive bullish sign. We can see we're still just over the 100-week moving average. But now that that's broken above this, we would expect this to now be a resistance and the price to not drop below it. So to make a trade on here is fairly simple. You find the price that you want to enter in. So you can see I've done a sell just below here, and that's because I saw that the 200 MA was just above it, so I'm expecting it to go down a little bit. So I want to make a cheeky trade. So let's go 200. Let's go red. Let's go there. Okay, let's go daily. You should be able to see it. Boom, there we go. So hopefully now you can see what I'm talking about, that the 200 daily moving average, because now we've moved to a daily time frame. Can you see that it's just made like a little bit of a hat? The best way of saying it. It's just tapped the moving average. Is tapped. So from here, I personally would expect just a little bit of a struggle. I would expect a slight pullback. Don't know how much of a pullback. So all I did is I found this price here. I put in the resistance line by pressing Alt and H. And then all you do is, let's get rid of that for now. Let's say I just wanted to trade from here. I would press it, right click, and then press trade, create new order, bam. I can now press limit and it will buy in at that price where I set it, which is pretty cool, right? So then if I wanted to do it the manual way, I can just go down to here, choose my price. So I've done a sell, but I'm also going to do a buy just to counter it. So 4823 is the price I'm looking at. So 4823, and then the amount we want it in USD. I can just select how much USD I'm willing to play with. So 10 USD will do. Yeah, super simple. Or if my account's got £100 in it, I can choose 25% of what I've got, 75, 100% of what I've got left to play with. So we can see I've got $24 left to play with here on this one, because I've got loads of orders pending. As you can see here in open orders. And for some unknown reason, the leverage is on. We don't want the leverage on. Naughty, naughty. Never, ever, ever press this button. Ever. If you're new. If you've been trading for at least 2 years, then maybe you can think about it.
Maybe you think about putting it to 2.
Otherwise, don't do it. So we are going, let's do $20 more or less. And then literally just press sell. That's it. Oh no, we didn't want to do a sell. No. Now, if I wanted to cancel it, my sell is here. And I can just press cancel order. Like that. So we wanted to do a buy. And the buy was at 4, just above the moving average. So 48485. But we'll go with 48103. And we'll be on the buy side, 48103, 24, buy. There we go, order placed. And that is as simple as it is. So to check my orders, oh, there's one of my cheeky orders on ADA, on Cardano. So you can see that, and that's pretty much it. So for lessons on how to use FTX, drop us a message. We're happy to give you some lessons on that one. Yeah, that's FTX. So I'm just going to quickly go to Portfolio Visualizer and then hand over to Ninja. Future render will be done some good. Oh, nice. George is in on the render. So yeah, let me just stop sharing. Go to this, because I promised I would do this. So, super simple, this website to use. So this is a website that banks use, well, asset managers use to calculate portfolio returns. So we'll go single stage. So multi-stage would basically be that you're going to put in 100K now and then 100K in 4 years time or whatever, but we just want, or 10K, it doesn't have to be 100K. So we're going to go single stage, and we're going to go portfolio type, tickers. We're going to go $10,000. It has to be in dollars, unfortunately. It's $10,000. And we want to do it for how many years? 5?
Yeah, 5, 2027.
So 5 years, and this is pre-tax returns. So you'd have to calculate the tax yourself, which you might be doing in ISA. And we're going to do this. We can do it based off historical returns or forecasted returns. So we'll do it off forecasted returns. Use historical volatility. Yeah. Sequence for adjustments of risk. Worst one, yeah, we won't do that. Inflation model, we're going to use historical inflation. Rebalance annually. We'll leave that. Intervals, no, we'll leave that. Okay, cool. So then you can have it that you've got fixed withdrawals, or you've got that you add to it as well in certain amounts as you're going along. But let's just say we have Tesla, TSLA. Let's say you have Microsoft. Let's say you have Apple. And let's say you had Crown Castle as your REIT. Very nice portfolio, this. Very nice. Crown Castle is your REIT. Apple, Microsoft, Tesla.
Yeah,
That's
good stuff.
That's very nice, right? I don't know, what should we say the portfolio, your allocation will be? We'll say you got 10% in your REIT, you got 30% in Apple, you've got another 30% in Microsoft,
30 in Tesla,
and 30 in Tesla. That's a very nice balanced portfolio. My opinion, run simulation. Oh, no mean return specified for Tesla. Hold on.
not blue chip yet. Elon Musk is still on crack.
Oh.
Just take out Tesla.
Okay. Okay, so let's go. Give us a different one instead of Tesla.
Just use QQQ.
QQQ. Oh, that's a good shot.
My baby.
Just investing in the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, Microsoft, Apple, and Crown Castle. Oh, it's not letting me do it on QQQ either.
What? FPX.
I have to go VTI. It doesn't let me do it on VTI. I don't know. This is very safe portfolio. Oh. Okay, fine.
You know what? Just leave it on those three stocks, and then just put 60 or 70. Yeah, 60, 30, yeah, 100.
No mean return specified for Microsoft Corporation. What have I missed? I've missed something.
By the way, guys, I have never been to this website. Portfolio visualizer.
Okay, so you can use preset ones.
You know, trying to find one that you like.
Yeah, I don't like any of these. Oh, Ray Dalio's All Seasons portfolio. Now, why is it not working?
We might have to come back to this one, mate.
Oh, damn.
Might have to be a part 2.
There's gonna have to be a part 2 of this. I've done this in lessons with people, but I don't know where I've gone wrong. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm gonna hand over to Ninja now.
For sure.
Oh, I feel really bad.
I was excited. It's all good. We win some, we lose some. Render already done me some good. Future merger. What do you mean by future? What do you mean by that, George? So that 841. My bad.
It was a random thought when you were saying like Binance own part of like FTX or something like that. I was like, "Ooh, imagine in the future." Like this is something obviously in the corporate world and things, it happens all the time. So I'm just imagining that state in the crypto world in the future when exchanges and platforms start to maybe merge together. And I don't know if it makes sense for someone like FTX and Binance too, but it's just something in the future that will probably start happening, that crypto businesses and exchanges might start merging maybe.
Yeah, I definitely think there will be like joint crypto ventures between 2 different currencies. I reckon that'll be a thing. But I doubt the entire platforms. I think that they're 2 separate entities, and then it wouldn't even be good for publicity. It's like Coca-Cola, isn't it? They own Dr. Pepper, they own Fanta, they own Sprite, they own Oasis. So they might create some kind of self competition. Listen, this is random conspiracy backed by absolutely nothing. But FTX and Binance might just be owned by the same person. Who fucking knows, mate?
That'd be mad.
Yeah, I mean, banks merge as well, isn't it? It's like JP Morgan Chase.
But oh wow,
Holy
wow, wow! I
grief.
just thought of a mad one. I thought of
Go
a
on.
mad one.
Go on.
This conspiracy.
Go.
Imagine FTX eventually becomes the #1 and largest crypto trading platform in America, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't think it's far off from doing.
Yeah, because Binance are not.
Yeah. And then it's owned by Binance. That would mean that the Chinese government, technically, that would be mad.
Yeah, Miss Hardy's got this theory
Yes.
that the Binance market is going to take over the world. We'll see. But however, when it comes to #1 crypto bet of the year, in terms of what we believe is quote unquote safe, all investments come with risk. A mixture of safety and gains. BNB is the crypto choice of the year. Has been since the start of the year. But anyway, so I'm here to talk about a platform that Mr. Harding got me to dive into, which is Sound. So public statement, as of like 1 week ago, I've completely shifted my focus to music crypto platforms. So I am in the trenches of becoming a prominent music NFT guy, the music NFT plug at Blockchain Sensei, to kind of spill some beans. One thing that I'm going to be responsible for is scouting and sniping the biggest and next best emerging music NFT, music blockchain, music crypto platforms, building relationships with the founders and seeing how we can get in the mix. So today I'll be talking about a platform called Sound. Let's just go over 3 quick news articles that were released in late 2021. So most notably, one fundamental we have at Blockchain Sensei is follow the money, right? We follow the big money. So these guys raised $5 million from a mixture of Andreessen Horowitz, aka A16Z. Big. Anyone who Andreessen Horowitz is involved in
Does well.
Pay attention. I'm sure they've invested in things that haven't done well, but I'm sure there's like 1 or 2 case scenarios before anybody says they invested in this one thing one time and it didn't do well, right? But as a kind of baseline, Andreessen Horowitz tends to invest in very good things. Also investors in this are Holly Herndon, Travis McFedries, Cooper Turley, DJ Drama, and the rapper 21 Savage. The following articles on Decrypt, CoinDesk, and TechCrunch pretty much say the same thing. I just wanted to iterate the kind of coverage of this project. I don't really know how we missed the boat on this in early 2022. I'll be honest, but now this is my focus moving forward. I want to be on top of every emerging music blockchain, music NFT, music crypto platform, including artists that release projects as NFTs. So I'm gonna start doing like a news section on TikTok, etc. Much like Mr. Hardy does news on TikTok with regards to what's going on in the macro world of crypto. I'm gonna be doing that in the macro world of music NFTs. Shout out to Sorry Frost, our homie from the British Virgin Islands that's just entered the room. So some major statements from the CEO of Sound.Xyz or XYZ, as they say. A guy called David Greenstein. He was the son of Sirius XM president Scott Greenstein, and
Some big radio station in America. That.
And he got a job at Atlantic Records as a teenager. So he's got some music experience. I won't go over these articles, as these 3 articles pretty much say the same thing. Again, I just wanted to iterate the coverage of this. So most notably, there's only 7,800 artists that make over $100,000 or more per year on Spotify.
That's mad.
That's crazy. I can honestly say that as an artist who has, I think subtotal Spotify streams, let me check. I might have.
Wait, how many artists are on Spotify?
Yeah, check. Let me just see how many streams I've ever had on Spotify. 20,000. I've probably had, including my features, probably like 100,000 to 200,000 streams on Spotify. I can honestly tell you
13,000 artists apparently.
That can't.
Oh no, that's how many earn over 50K.
So only 30,000 artists earned over 50K, and there are 1.2 million artists on Spotify.
Yeah.
I can honestly tell you guys, I've earned less than £300 ever on Spotify, and I've been on the Spotify since 2017.
Oh wait, no, it's even worse.
It's even
There's
worse.
1.2 million artists on Spotify. Wait, this can't be right.
Get back to us. Okay, so
Yeah, 1.2 million artists with over 1,000 listeners. That's it.
oh wow, okay. I don't have 1,000. I got like 200. The CEO says if you build for the artists who are making a lot of money on Spotify, it's 7,500. If you go for the artists that aren't making sustainable careers, we're dealing with 99.9%. So you know me, I like to do my little CEO talk. So this is the guy called David Greenstein. Obviously, articles covered. I feel like what was very interesting was where's that VC? So he ran a student-led VC. Oh, it might not even be. It might. Oh, here we are. Right. So he had a dorm room fund, right, which was a venture capital firm run by students, for students, and they managed to raise $500,000.
What uni did he go to?
Good question. His education.
The Wharton School of Finance. Of course, he had a BC there.
Okay.
It's the #1 business school in America.
There we go. What, above Harvard and Yale?
It's like connected to them.
Okay. I know it's prestigious, but I didn't know the level of prestige. Okay, so that's the guy behind it. Let's have a look at the platform. So right now, the platform, I feel, is very, very undervalued because the same guy. Oh my God, it literally went up. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that figure go up? It literally just went up because I hadn't refreshed the screen in about 2-3 hours.
Oh man.
So let's just think, okay? So this is somebody who in 2015 to 2017 helped raise $500,000, which isn't a crazy amount of money, but he was in school, right? And he's the CEO of a music NFT platform that has only raised 2 million so far. Okay. So I feel like this is pretty undervalued. The same guy that can help raise $500,000 in uni for a student raised venture capital fund, $500,000, I'm sure he can do 10, 20x. So I think that there's a huge amount of growth in here by the numbers alone. But then let's dig into actually before digging into who's on this platform. I want to kind of iterate the UX, right? So
Hello.
you're out there. That's my housemate.
Everyone knows that's,
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got a SoundCloud mix, haven't you? What's it called?
Yes. It's just like R&B mix with like the links find out.
Okay. I will
Definitely need to upload it on Audios.
Yes, we will get SB on Audios, which is like an alternative platform. Okay, so with regards to this NFT music platform, they seem to have two main kind of types, as you call it. One where you can release 25 versions, and another type where you can release 55 versions of each song. I'm still yet to find the difference between the 25 and the 55. It seems like it's just at the artist's discretion. But what I really like is they iterate or they have kind of a concentration on when artists release music, they first have a listening party. So for example, here, this artist is releasing a song in 52 minutes. The party, as they call it, begins in 52 minutes. This artist is called Inland Europe. And basically every single collection, whether the artist releases a 25 collection or a 55 collection, get a golden egg. So the artist will deploy this golden egg. So the artist picks, this is from my understanding, the artist picks one person out of the 25 or 55, whichever one they choose to collect. Again, I'm still yet to see the difference between the 25 collection and the 55 collection, and I'm yet to find the reason why those numbers specifically. The artist gets to award one NFT holder with the golden egg with additional utilities. And then what's super interesting, if we go to the trending, we can see that the biggest artist on this platform is in fact Snoop Dogg himself. Again, right? I don't know who Pussy Riot is, but I do know.
I've heard of them.
Okay, I do know who Selection are. Selection are a kind of electronic music platform. Shout out to my boy Rom, aka Romderful. He was working with them. He's a Birmingham producer. I don't know if he's still signed to them or whatever, but that's how I knew about Selection. And that was like 2015, 2016. So they've been going for a long time. What's also interesting is if we compare the primary sales and the secondary sales. So first of all, Snoop Dogg is a real whale in this, right? This platform has only generated $2 million in revenue.
And 1 million of it is over
1.3 million of it is monopolized by Snoop Dogg.
Fucking hell.
So Snoop Dogg came along and definitely pushed his platform.
Yeah, he definitely gave it some money.
But
still, to be fair, if you're in the top 10 and you're making 69 ETH, you've made on a primary sale 33 ETH. That's not something to complain about.
Not at all. But also look at the difference in primary sales and secondary sales, right? So Snoop Dogg has done 446 ETH in secondary sales and 100 ETH in primary.
Go last 7 days so we can see what the average.
I was gonna. Yeah, look, so because the 7 days is also interesting as well. So in the past 30 days.
Is this a curated platform?
Yes, it is a curated platform. And I'm gonna, 1 second, let me actually 42%. I'll be fine. My charger. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the numbers haven't changed here from 30 days to
what's 7 days then?
This is where it's interesting. Time for prayer afterwards. Okay, so so interestingly enough, Snoop Dogg has done 0 ETH in the primary sales, but 25.82 ETH in the secondary sales in the past week. So
there is no way he's making that much money off Spotify in a week.
No way. Snoop Dogg, maybe. But not off, maybe not like off one song.
Nah, not off one song on Spotify. No way.
So let's have a look. So bear in mind, guys, we're literally putting you on a platform that have only done $2 million in sales, 1.3 of which was by Snoop Dogg. The same guy who 5-7 years ago raised $500,000 in uni.
In his board, in his bedroom.
Exactly. So
can you play it?
Yeah.
XYZ, Death Row Records, Big Snoop Dogg, aka DJ Snoopadelic.
It's a mix.
His first single ever time.
And you can only comment. Let me just mute your thing. Just mute yours. And then you need to make your thing mute. There we go. All right, technology. So you can only interact with the song if you've got an NFT. Obviously, the utility is at the discretion of the deployer. But yeah, one thing that I don't think is so good about this platform, just to be devil's advocate, is the fact that they're very OpenSea integrated. So the actual music is on this platform. The listening parties are on this platform. but the NFTs are purchased on OpenSea.
You purchase them through the platform.
No.
Oh.
You can, however, connect your MetaMask to the platform, like I have, and then what will happen is the NFTs you've purchased on OpenSea will sync with this platform, be recognized on Sound.Xyz, and unlock the utility.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's one thing that I wasn't too impressed about.
Okay.
Now, I'll be honest, right? I love Snoop Dogg, but I'm still yet to see too much value in a lot of his NFTs, like the crypto.com Snoop Doggy Dog tokens. I'm not selling for Snoop Dogg. I love Snoop Dogg. However, I would like to see more utility myself. So this platform works on Ethereum.
As he would say, I'm gonna take my
time.
time.
You know what? I have no doubt that a lot of utility will be dropped. But I'm just saying, like Snoop, I feel like what Snoop Dogg's doing right now is that he's just infiltrating every single platform, and like thinking about dropping the value later. Yeah. And I think what people are doing is that they're investing in Snoop Dogg now and hoping he drops the value later.
But
like
it's a case of which platform is it that he's playing with? It's gonna pop.
It's gonna pop. You don't know. So,
but either way, Snoop Dogg wins.
I mean, Snoop Dogg wins. And I think Snoop Dogg is one of those names that you could buy an NFT even without utility and flip it. Like I would rather buy a quote unquote shit Snoop Dogg NFT, shit in the sense that it has no utility as of present, hold that, than be part of like a hype project or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it is Snoop Dogg. So with regards to the one single, well, not even single, the death row mix that he has on this platform, I'm yet to see the utility, but $1.3 million, you can't knock the hustle. You can't knock the hustle. But from a user perspective, it's very easy. All you do is just sign in with your MetaMask, just like you do with OpenSea, just like you do with Wearable. I recommend everyone just at least check out the platform, even like pull up to a listening party.
Who's on there? Big Mensa, who else?
Let's have a look at the trending. Let's have a look at the most sold artists of all time. So you've got Pussy Riot, Selection. I'll be honest, I'm unfamiliar with these artists.
Keep going. Keep going.
I mean, look, artist number 32 has done 22,000 in all-time sales, which is really good. Are you familiar with these names?
No.
Okay.
Where was the go back to the bit that had Vic Mensa on it? There was someone else on there.
Vic Mensa?
Yeah, go. I think we've done home screen. I swear that was Vic Mensa. Go down.
Where is it?
Yeah, Vic Mensa.
Oh, right. So his listening party is in one day. You know what? I might even pull up myself. One day. So literally 10 p.m. tomorrow, Vic Mensa is going to be having a listening party on Sound.Xyz. There you go. And then and then they've also got an 8 button as well. And the standard price for the NFTs is 0.1 ETH. So if this sells out, he's going to be making 5.5 ETH on the primary market. That's insane. From one single.
5.5 ETH, which, oh shit. And then if he holds that ETH, it goes up in value.
Exactly. Crazy. Let's say ETH is going to go to 10K.
Mad.
Well, he's making 55,000 on one single from primary market. Right? So yeah, this is basically the platform in a nutshell. There's nothing too crazy. I would like them to have their own internal market. However, I do think, for what it is and the OpenSea integration, it does work seamlessly because essentially the OpenSea NFTs unlock the utility, whatever utility the artists choose to deploy, and it's on Ethereum, so it's nothing too complicated. They do have a really good FAQ section, so you literally go to here. Interestingly enough, they don't have like an about us. They just have an FAQ. But this FAQ is everything you need. I've read every single question and every single answer is very, very thorough. For all the artists that want to get on this, I thought I would live apply to see how easy it is. So if you want to get on this platform, what you do is you go to, where are we? Let me show you how I got this. What is sound? How does sound work? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. How to, so FAQ, and you go to this question, how does sound select artists? And they say, we're currently still in beta and curating releases with support from our artists. So I'm going to apply myself right now. While we aren't quite ready to completely open sound to all artists, we are working on ironing out the product scaling and legal considerations necessary to allow any artist to release their music. If you're interested in releasing the sound music on sound, fill out this application here. Deco, I'm going to give it to you as well. Also, guys, Deco has a new single out now. Go plug it, even though it's not on any Web3 platforms yet.
It will be on Audius by the end of the week, won't it, Deco?
All right.
Where's he gone?
I don't know where he's going.
I want to hear a yes. We're not continuing the show until I hear a yes. His track will be on Audius by the end of the week.
No, you might be talking about something. Oh, no. Okay.
I'm calling right now.
You're going to call it right now. Right. So I'm going to apply right now to be an artist on here. If you're a manager label, enter your name, management label. What is your artist name? There we go. Cool. What name can we call you by? Ninja. Okay. What is your email? ninjat0161@gmail.com.
Yo, what's good? We were just shilling your track on the game. Question. Question. Yeah, pop your link in the chat so people can get your track. Also, I said that your track will be on Audius by the end of the week, won't it?
I told him.
Yeah, you heard it there from Deco first. Go check it. All right, safe.
Deco and mix master and vocals. First time I heard him sing as well. Ninja T, what's the best link to hear your music? I'm gonna fill out this live just so you can see how easy it would be if you are an artist, and maybe in the future they will. Let's forward on my latest music video. Okay. Deco, you're back in the Zoom. Do you have contractual obligations that might prevent you from releasing music? No, I don't. There we go. How easy was that, guys? I have just applied to be an artist. Ninja T has just applied to be an artist on Sound.Xyz. If you are an artist and you can't fill that 1 minute forming, you don't deserve to be successful in Web3.
Facts. Facts.
Every single musician and artist should be finding every emerging platform and at the very least filling out the application form to be on there. Because if I can sell, if I can just sell one single for, 1 ETH or so, I'll be very happy. I have released about 30, 35 songs, 50, including features, and I've never made an ETH off one song. So time for me to get my ETH.
Who knows what the future value of 1 ETH is?
Who knows? And even and the way I see it is, I'm gonna start executing on this, is that I don't mind if none of my music sells for a while on these platforms, because they're gonna be on there forever / a long time. I don't know exactly what the with Sound.Xyz, because you're uploading it on the OpenSea, I suppose it's on there for 6 months.
So we make the announcement about Audius as well. As of next month, all episodes of the game you'll be able to listen back to
on Audius. Yeah. So this is the platform Sound.Xyz. I feel like it's extremely undervalued. The number one indicator of value, right, because it's not no gut feeling or anything, is the fact that $5 million was raised in December 2021 led by Andreessen Horowitz, also 21 Savage or whatever, but we don't know how much he actually invested. He could just invested 100 grand or whatever. No doubt Andreessen Horowitz were leading this. Andreessen Horowitz, the same people, the same venture capital company that helped raise a $55 million seed round for Blau's projects. I know it says 16 million here. This might have been the first seed round, but they definitely helped raise 55 million for Royale, which I believe is the most invested in NFT music platform, at least by private venture capital funds, either Royale or Audius. So, okay, what else have we got? Also in NFT news, NFT music news, I just thought I'd share. Snoop Dogg, as you can see, has a Bored Ape on his Twitter. He seems very, very involved in this space. Probably the most involved rapper, actually. Would you say he's the most involved rapper? Yeah, 100%. Okay. Snoop Dogg has recently released a tape with Wiz Khalifa. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't think the tape is very good. Listen to this song. However, and also the UX is not very good as well. So like I said, I'm not going to be that guy who's just bullish all the time. I don't even know why I can't refresh this page. It's very, very bad UX. Snoop Dogg tweeted about this 3-4 days ago. I only caught on it the other day. He released an EP with Wiz Khalifa, and you know how you can usually grab the scroll bar here, but you can't even grab the scroll bar. So all you can do is go up and down, just about, right? So there's 15 songs, and you can only buy these songs with ApeCoin. But I'll be honest, I'm gonna say this is a bit of a, yeah, as you can see, it's very, very bad. I've listened to all of the songs. I don't think any of the songs are good. Do I think this project has value? No. Do I think you can make money from this project? Yes, potentially. But being the kind of investor I am, I don't ape into things, mind the pun.
Wait. Is it 12 ape by the song?
Sorry?
Just 12 ape by the song. 15.08 by the song.
Yeah.
And how much is one ape coin?
£10 or something. Last time I checked.
So it's about 158 for a track.
1 second. Let's just double check, because I've not been keeping up with the price of ApeCoin. The price of ApeCoin right now is $13. So yeah, if anybody wants to actually buy this, you can send Ape to your MetaMask and buy individual songs from this project. So it's not one whole project for 15 ApeCoin. It's one song.
I might buy one.
All right. If anybody wants to be that guy, be that guy. If I've missed out on this opportunity and it turns out it's worth 1,500 ape in the future and ape 5x's, so be it. I can't support this project. I just want everyone to check it out, just on the basis that there could be a money-making opportunity here. No financial advice. Listen, I think the project is terrible. I think the songs are whack. And I'm a fan of Snoop Dogg and Wiz. I'm just keep it real. I'm a fan. So the fact that they released this project, that's very poor musically, not very well thought out, and also not just not friendly at all. And it's only available to listen to on Snoop and Wiz.apedrops.xyz. And also Snoop Dogg tweeted about it. Yeah. I will be no doubt giving you guys the lowdown and news on social media about new projects, but I honestly can't support this. I think it's a terrible project. I'm sorry, Snoop Dogg. I don't think your song is good. I'm just gonna call out, right? I'm gonna call out. Snoop Dogg has multiple. Snoop Dogg / Death Row have multiple OpenSea accounts. You really got to be careful, guys. I mean, does anybody want to buy this picture? Does anyone buy it? You ever been to Tulsa? Now you have with the dog. Own this image of Snoop with some fans backstage on tour in Tulsa. Okay. No utility. Listen, I gotta call the BS out. Yeah, Snoop Dogg is something Snoop Dogg, the legend, the OG, is someone you want to pay attention to, but definitely don't ape into any of his projects without thought. This might be one of the weirdest like NFT collections that I've seen. This is the official Death Row NFT OpenSea platform with not much value as I can see. What else? Okay, so Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa again released an eight song project, which I don't think is very good at all, but it is very, very cheap. Songs are 12 to 15 ApeCoin each. As you can see, Sound.Xyz have a section on OpenSea where you can look at all the, not all the, but some of the artists on XYZ. Finally, the last thing I wanted to show you guys, obviously we've kind of gone overtime today, is looking at the collectors. So one guy who I've tapped into, so I had a look at several of these social medias. I found a very, very high level tweet string from Degen Da Vinci. I just think like the actual branding of this guy is amazing, just dope. Degen Da Vinci, go on his Twitter, and I found, and I retweeted it. Where are we? Degen Da Vinci. Degen Da Vinci. Okay, so this is probably one of the best tweet strings that I found with regards to NFTs. I'm still tapping into this space, especially in music. He did a tweet string on 100x bets. And he basically breaks down how he believes that the Solana NFTs are next to blow, in the sense that Solana is only holding, I think he said 2.5 or 12% of the NFT market, around that region. So yeah, check it out, guys. Degen Da Vinci, I recently got onto him today. But one thing you do want to do as an actual strategy when looking into NFTs, where are we? Is when you find, so wrapping it up, game 101 is find emerging platforms. Find emerging platforms that are backed by VCs. More time at Blockchain Sensei. If the big money's not involved, do we get involved, Mr. Harding? No. If it doesn't have a VC, we're just not on it. It's just, it becomes, the VCs make things alive, right? And another thing you want to do is when you actually snipe platforms like Sound.Xyz, when you snipe a platform that is undervalued, underknown, and has VC backing, have a look at the collectors and see what they're saying and what they hold in their wallets. Out of the top 10 collectors, I found Degen Da Vinci to be the most valuable, especially this tweet string over here, which I've retweeted. But yeah, that's a lowdown on Sound.Xyz. For those that don't know, last week I covered 4 music platforms, but much less in depth because I had to cover 4. Moving forward, I will be focusing on music, NFT, music blockchain, music crypto news, which you'll find on the social media platforms. And let's get a little discussion or some questions. Yeah. So sorry, Frost. Our homie from the Virgin British Islands. What are you saying, bro? Sad if this is what Snoop Dogg's going to do with Death Row IP. Also got a coin to look at this time.
Yeah, always time for you, George. Let's go far away.
Filecoin.
Come on. Come on.
Yo, my head's like a complete mess now. Let me go back off cam. Do you want to take a little look at Filecoin? I've just been kind of really closely been looking at it.
Filecoin.
I did just say Filecoin.
Bro, Ninja, did you hear what he said?
Yeah, Filecoin.
Who was I just having a conversation with the other day about Filecoin? You and Lucas.
It wasn't me. I wasn't there. But yeah,
I was having a conversation with someone about Filecoin, bro. It's bare sussy backer, bro. Like every big whale is holding it, and it's not.
Bro, have you looked at the chart yet as well? Bro, because this thing is miles off its all-time high. It's just pumped like 20% this week. It's just broken through its 100-day moving average very easily, and is climbing rapidly towards 200 moving average. RSI is still at about like 40 when I was looking.
Bring it up, because it's in the grayscale portfolio. The Winklevoss twins. This is one that I've been talking about for ages. The reason I bought it, the utility. Whoa, this is what it's doing.
It's got to pull back. There's got to be another entry.
Yeah, the RSI is looking higher here. When I was looking at it on TradingView, I swear, like, on the daily, check out the daily where the RSI is.
We're on the 4 hour here, but when we go to the weekly, that's nothing, bro.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Look
at that.
Spike was there, bro.
And this coin has incredible amounts of backing and incredible amounts of links into so many different areas of crypto. That's a 34x.
I'd be happy if we get into 10x. Like,
why not?
Yeah, bro. I've been watching this one. I've been accumulating this one, guys. No, I swear, I've definitely mentioned this before to other people. And I've definitely said, look, this is sus.
Yeah.
Why is everyone in crypto that's a big boy is holding this?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone. And I'm like, what do they know that we don't know?
Because I was just about to like sell a bit of prof now that it's just gone up like a little bit. But then I was looking at it and I was like, no, that looks like it can pump a lot higher. It doesn't look like it's like good to sell. I don't know.
Nah, I'm holding on to this one.
Yeah.
I'm holding on to this one. I'm gonna buy more now. You've just convinced me. I'm gonna buy some more. Yeah, look at that. Let's just do a quick fibby. George with the mad shout as per. Well, George makes people too much money. Yeah, the 4.236 extension is to 924, which is the previous all-time high, which is mad. Oh, that would be that's mad. If you actually bought this during the dip at $16 to here, it's a 5,000x.
Mad.
That is crazy.
And I can't see why it won't do that again.
Good.
Eventually.
Hey, I will wait years for 5,000. I'll wait years for that.
Yeah, I'll wait years for
I'll
that.
wait years.
Yeah, but this is what's happened. The whales have been accumulating that since what? January.
Look how fast it got up like last time, even like that last pull up. It might not even be that. It could be a quick rise.
Yeah, that is a shout and a half. This episode has got too many shouts in it. It's crazy. Wild value we're offering here. But yeah, guys, because we're offering wild value, we're not going to take any more questions because today it's been a long one.
Sorry, I just shut it down with that.
Yeah, bro, look what you just said. Like, how is anyone meant to say anything more than that? Like, let's just help people understand the magnitude of Filecoin here.
Big up pre-search too.
Boy. Come on.
We earning.
Not necessarily hunting. So look here, look. And then if we go to the tags, all these VCs, come on, what is going on here? Why is Pantera holding it? Why are the Winklevosses holding it? Ace, Andreessen Harriot's are holding it. Hashkey's holding it. It's the largest, it's one of the largest positions that Grayscale have got. Like Wagwan, like, and the Winklevosses don't hold much.
Why don't they hold other cryptos?
One of the things they're holding is Filecoin.
Filecoin.
Is what it is. Is what it was. Is what it is. Right, guys, I'm bouncing because I've still got to get home. Bizzle.
Love, guys. Appreciate you.